Today we are going to discuss about Apache Camel. Apache Camel is a Java integration framework. What is Java integration framework? Java integration, if you need to integrate with some other systems. So if you are in an API and you have an endpoint like get post or something, and you need to call some other APIs, and also you need to send some messages. Maybe you need to send some emails. That all you can do in one place. That makes Apache Camel important for us. So it's a Java integration framework. So if we are make a definition like what is Apache Camel. Apache Camel is an open source integration framework. Make integration systems simple and easy. So various systems using the same API. So that's the thing. So it integrates various systems for multiple prototype, multiple data types. So it's independent of everything. So that makes Apache Camel important for us. So in this video we are trying to explain some of the concept regarding Apache Camel, and also what makes Apache Camel different. Makes integration with the different system and protocol symbol that I already defined. So multiple systems, maybe you need to call some web service, maybe you need to call some other API itself. So that's actually you can make it very easy using Apache Camel. Support different data types, and also you can define some custom protocols also, like HTTP protocols. I mean, you can define your own protocols. So that's also possible. How we will use Camel? So for using Camel, it's very simple. You just use Maven dependency or Apache camel-core. So you just searching Apache Camel Maven, you can see the Apache Camel Maven repository. Okay, so that's another thing. And other than that Apache Camel Maven plugin also there, and you have some other documentation that's available on this website also. So Camel Maven plugin documentation and everything is there. The user manual, Camel, Spring Boot. So that's also a good idea for everyone to go through. And so just include this whole Apache camel-core. You can search and find from Google actually. The next thing we are going to discuss is terminology and architecture. So this is the important part. So basically in Camel, what are the terms we are using, and how that architecture, actually it's a routing way of defining things. Like actually we are sending something, so we have a message data to route. So we are defining a route. Initially we will define a route and we need to get some data. That's a message. It's include body, headers, attachment, whatever. And the exchange, it's another terminology where that's exactly the container for these messages. And the endpoint, actually one endpoint we will define like an API endpoint where we will receive the message. So after receiving the message we will do some process and we will send to some other endpoints. So that's simple. Then component is simple. There are a lot of components available in Apache Camel, their library. So if you need to connect with some other systems, it will happen using these components. A lot of components already defined in Apache Camel. So if you are seeing here, Camel B, Camel Browse, there are a lot of things. Camel Direct, Camel mock. So these four components. So using these components you can integrate with the other system, REST API, camel route message to an endpoint. So all the details are here. Camel route. So these four components, 27 in 24 jobs. Okay, and other than the processor is nothing. It will receive the message and process and send it into some route. So received by the consumer. So there will be a consumer class that will process the message and send it to some other endpoints. So it's a routing mechanism actually. So that's all for Apache Camel, and probably I can show you guys one example. Maybe you guys can understand, but I am not sure. So this is one of the camel definition. So what we are doing here, we have a REST endpoints. So this is the REST component, and we are describing that, and we giving an ID, and we will define what HTTP protocol it will accept, and then we will define some characteristics produced as consumers. So then enable course, then we are directing that message to remote service. From remote service is another endpoint, direct remote service, and its route ID. We will define a route ID. Tracing is another. We will log some data, and we will process that we define. The processor actually take the message from the exchange. So exchange is the container. From the exchange it will take the body and it will send to some other service, and some other service will do some other processing also. Then it will set the body. Then I am just setting the header, response code, and everything. So that's exactly it's doing. It's a post endpoints will go all the way to the HTTP response. So that's all for today. So in my next video probably I will try to implement a Spring Boot Camel Spring Boot Camel from scratch. So you guys can tune into that. So thank you for watching. Have a nice day.